and a super good Sunday afternoon to each and every one of you. Just outside the city of Grenada, we've got this stunning piece of trail. Have a look. Motorway goes past over there, but just check this out. Slightly muddy underfoot at the moment, but for a city that creeps up to 50 Celsius in the summer, isn't this just so perfect and shady for an afternoon run? Anyway, I'm out along the river path at the moment, the river trail. Normally I would be up and along this piece of single track, but just around the corner there out of view, if I come across here, just around the left hand corner there, around the corner out of view, the trail is officially closed because that section hasn't been cleared up yet after the major floods that came through here about 3 weeks ago. And to give an idea of what I mean by major floods, this is what aftermath looks like. One of the bridges to get across the river took a slight little bit of damage. Sorry about the terrible lighting, but let me come up to the beginning of the bridge. And I'm officially standing on what was the footbridge across the river. But as you can see, footbridge no more. Anyway, I'm not here to talk details about flood damage and how the river looks. We're now 4 weeks into half marathon training, week 4 complete. What can I say? During the course of this week's training, first hill session in the bag, that was on Wednesday, and Friday just passed was a 10k run that was shortened down from Friday. Was supposed to be my long run, but my coach shortened that down to only a 10k, and in a relaxed kind of way, negative split that 10k. Other things on the agenda is I forget the name of the run, but there's a beautiful run in here in Grenada coming up in 3 weeks' time that includes heading out to the Sacromonte and heading up to the Alhambra Palace, all compacted into a 10k run. So that's definitely on the agenda as far as a turning up for the Grenada Half Marathon. What else can I tell you? So, negative split at 10k on Friday, big hill session on Wednesday. Monday and Tuesday were both really light, easy aerobic runs. We're talking about heart rate staying below, heart rate staying well below 100 beats per minute for each one of those. But I got a nasty surprise today, and that is I got into the scale, and before I started half marathon training, I was already overweight at 88.9 kilos. I got into the scale today after 4 weeks of training, where have actually been feeling lighter on my feet as the training's been progressing. My waist measurement has shrunk down a little bit, and the only reason why I know that is my hydration belt that I'm wearing. I've needed to tighten up the tension strap on my hydration belt, so I know waist measurement has come down a bit. But in spite of that, my weight has gone up to now 90.4, so it's a 1.5 kilogram increase over the course of 4 weeks while being on a dedicated half marathon training plan. Do I have any answers for you as far as what that means? Nothing exactly as yet, but that's part of the data that I'll be passing through to my coach this evening to find out what the possible meaning is of that, and what's more, waiting to hear what my training is going to be like for the coming week. But all in all, it feels as if the Granada Half training program is on track. As I mentioned earlier, 4 weeks complete. It was the 13-week program, and now this, so which means that 13-week program, 4 weeks complete, is 9 weeks to go. So which means that the Granada 10K that I'll be doing will be 3 weeks time, so it means that 10K will be 6 weeks out. I'm not looking at setting the world on fire with that 10K. It's more the case of learning and figuring out what the terrain of the Granada Half is likely to be, because this 10K covers lots of the same terrain. So that's the basic gist of it. 4 weeks training in the bag, first heel session, a negative split 10K, and possibly we'll be back up to a proper long run next week. I'll wait and see what the coach has to say. But getting stronger, getting fitter, no speed coming into it as yet. I'm still rolling through 10Ks, 10 minutes slower than what my altitude time used to be, and 20 minutes slower than what my PB is over 10Ks. So this is different. So that definitely means that the program that my coach has got me on at the moment is very much a aerobic based building and consolidating aerobic level work and staying well below threshold. But we'll wait and see what the new week has to hold. But that is the end of my week 4 update relating to the Granada Half Marathon prep. Obviously, a couple of things that will definitely have to be on the agenda, possibly this evening, possibly tomorrow, will be ordering myself a super cute outfit to wear for the 10K in 3 weeks time, as well as potentially for the Granada Half as well. But with that, I'm going to sign off for the evening because the light is starting to fade in the background, although this is perfect golden hour light right at the moment. But I'll speak to you all next week Sunday after yet another week of Granada half prep. Speak to you then. Bye.